another edition of What Else? Trader Boat TV. Today we're on a really exciting boat. We're on the Horizon Elegant 70. And you may have heard of Horizon before. They're a Taiwanese boat builder based in Kaohsiung. But they're mostly known for their more traditional designs and their motor yachts that they've been building for more than 20 years. And they tend to have nice Taiwanese stainless steel and joinery and great attention to detail. This boat, this Elegant 70, goes in a completely different direction. A couple of the details that we like in this Horizon are these zero-speed stabilisers, and what they do, these fins stick out in the water when you're travelling, they rotate and they actually go up and down as well, and they take all basically the driver input out of keeping this boat on an even keel, and they react much quicker at superhuman speeds than you could ever imagine if you're trying to adjust dials and things. So with these stabilisers, this high volume boat trucks through the water but remains on an even keel. Thumbs up. The other great thing, this is a big, heavy boat and it could get out of control if you didn't know what you're doing about the docks. However, it's got hydraulic bow and stern thrusters, and unlike the ones that are battery powered, you can just lean on those all day. So you can really crank around these thrusters and put the boat in any position you like, and that's a real boon. Along with that, it has what's called a Yacht controller, which is a little remote control, wear around your neck, and you can walk anywhere on the deck and control the engines as well as the hydraulic thrusters. And remarkably, this big boat came to us today with just one person on board, and he docked that boat and maneuvered it without any problems at all. And out in the back deck there's actually a fold down control panel, so you can sit in the cockpit. If you need to slot it back into its berth, get back there, and that's got some bow thruster controls and throttle controls as well. So that's another great thing. Thirdly, the engineering. When you get into the engine room of this boat, when you look around and you look at the fuel systems, the redundant systems, this boat actually comes with two generators, two 27 kilohertz generators, and they're really high-powered jennies, so you can run the full ship, all the aircon, everything. If one jenny goes down for whatever reason, we've always got the backup. So redundant systems. Lastly, and I'll go back to this again, it's this hand-laid sort of feeling and this solidity about the boat. It just doesn't flip around on top. You feel like you're sitting virtually like in your own home, really. There's very little movement, it's really stable, and it just feels like a nice boat to spend time on. This boat's got a really interesting hull layout, really. It's got a full beam forward design with massive volume in the bow, and that means that all the cabins throughout, from the aft stateroom, which is full beam for the owner, to the VIP in the bow, are just enormous. The beauty about it is, once the boats get up and out of the water, all that high volume is above the waterline. It has nothing to do with performance, and you've got a really fine hull underneath, cutting its way through the water. On that note, I think we'll leave you with some of the running footage that we've shot today up here on the Goldie. It's been a beautiful day offshore. There's been whales spouting about and dolphins, and we've really enjoyed it on the Horizon Elegant 70. Be sure to catch Trader Boat for the finer points and details about this excellent boat. I'm David Lockett. See you next time.